Hi, it's Grandma Roseanne, and I think it's time to play with the Breville again. But we're going to make a really, really exquisite dish. We're going to make potatoes au gratin, or gratin, however you choose to pronounce them. It's a delicious, delicious dish. And it's something that you can serve with anything. You can serve it with chicken, with beef, with fish, or you can have it as an entree with a salad. Oh my word, it is absolutely exquisite. We're going to use our Breville in many different stages for this because it's making the entire process so fast and so easy, and I love that. So we're going to start out by peeling the potatoes. You've already seen us do this. I have 1.5 pounds of potato. Okay, I can keep going and get it totally clean, but I'm not going to because I don't care. A lot of the recipes don't peel the potatoes at all. They leave the skin on. So that little bit of skin is not bothering me. So I'm going to rinse these off and clean this, and I'll be right back. Now we want to slice the potatoes. And if you have amazing knife skills, then you can probably do it with a knife, the way the professionals do it. I don't have amazing knife skills. And you want this paper thin, where you can almost see through the potato. So I'm going to test it first and make sure it's thin enough. That looks actually kind of a little bit thick. I might go just a little bit thinner. Ouch. Look at this. Come here, get close. Come here. I can see my fingers through this. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Oh my God. This is exciting. Oh, might as well put the blade in. Now then. Now we can really go to work. I'm doing them one at a time because I want them long. This is fantastic, you guys. Mercy. Absolute perfection. Absolute perfection. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Oh, that's so cool. All right. Now I'm going to soak these in some water for a couple of reasons. I want to remove some of the starch that's in that potato. And while I'm doing that, whoops, this potato had a little bit of not so nice part to it. Get rid of that puppy. All right. All right, our potatoes are over there soaking in water. I rinsed them off a couple of times. And now what I'm going to do is peel some shallots. If you don't have shallots, you're welcome to use onion. But the shallot has a very mild flavor to it, and I really enjoy the flavor of them. So I think that this dish deserves to have the best. There are certain things that are fun in a kitchen and certain things that are necessary and not so much fun. And I think trying to get shallots, paper thin slices, is not fun. But we don't have to worry about it, do we? Look at what we have. Yay! So I'm just taking the outer skin off. It's not a skin, it's a paper of some sort. I don't know what they call that. I should look that up someday. Oop, they're getting my attention, I'll tell you. Just like peeling an onion. crying here in a minute. Oh, hurry up. Two seconds. I know the novelty will wear off one day, but I've had this for months and I still get excited. Look at that. Perfection. Alrighty. Woo. Well, we've got the potatoes sliced and everything is ready to go, so now we're going to work on our sauce. It is a beautiful sauce. It is. So we're going to start out with a roux, and I have 2.5 tablespoons of butter. I'm just going to melt this down, and then I'm going to add 1/8 of a cup of flour. And then we're going to cook the flour taste out of the flour. So once you put that 1/8 of a cup in there of flour, you really do want to take this step and let it cook a little bit. Just get to the raw taste out of that flour. This is what's going to thicken our sauce. Now I have 1 1/4 cup of whole milk. A 1/4 of a cup of heavy cream. I have made this when it was made with just heavy cream, and it's just too rich. It really is. So I think the combination of the 1/4 cup of cream, I think it gives it a really, really good flavoring in it and a richness without it being overpowering. Now to this, we're going to add the shallots. One tablespoon of garlic, and I dice that pretty fine, very fine actually. And if you watch the other Breville, not commercial, I think it's a commercial, that's funny. If you watch the other Breville on how I process the garlic, that's actually almost a garlic paste that I just used there. This is just a little bouquet of thyme. I never throw away the rinds of any cheese. Just don't do it. Because you can just pop them in there and they just add so much flavor. Now, we're gonna let them just infuse all of this beautiful flavor here. This is the recipe if you are entertaining and you have a large group coming. So easy to double, triple, quadruple it. It is a very forgiving recipe. We're going to let this come to a simmer. And if you're thinking, well then, it doesn't look that hot shot good. Well, wait. In here, what I have is one, and you don't have to write all this down, the ingredients will be listed below. I have 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, nutmeg, I always do it until my fingers get tired, 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder, 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, and if you don't think that's going to flavor this thing up, trust me it will. But I'm going to let this simmer a little bit before I put these in. I don't know if you cook very much with fresh thyme, but it has really become one of my favorite herbs, really. I love the delicate flavor of it. It's very distinctive, but not overpowering. Our sauce is coming along so nice. Come here and take a look. Let them see. Can you look right in the pot here? Are you all the way in? Come take a look. Look at that. It's thickening up so nice. Now I think it's time for all of our seasoning. I'm gonna pull the thyme out. It's thyme out. A little taste to see if we need to adjust anything. Super good. Okay, now what I've got is a casserole dish here, and I've buttered it. I have laid my potatoes out so that they were dry. Take a little bit of the sauce on the bottom of your bowl there. And now start layering your potatoes. I let them overlap a little bit. I've got my oven set at 350. And here are the cheeses. Now all of these cheeses I did on the Breville, but I think I already have a video out on shredding cheese, so I had these already done. So here I have Gruyere, Parmesan, and cheddar. And you can be very creative here and just do whatever cheeses you like. Now we'll spoon a little bit of the sauce. We don't need any more thyme in there. And some of the cheese. And we'll just layer. And I press it down a little bit more sauce, a little bit more cheese. I always look at this dish as being a festive dish. It's something that I usually would make, you know, for Christmas or Thanksgiving or a special occasion of some sort, because I just think it's an elegant dish. And once again, and I mention this every time, use the pan that you have that has the heaviest bottom to it so that you don't scorch your sauce. It's easy to scorch these if you're not careful. You don't have to be as careful if you have some good pans. I will clean up my mess and I will be back to show you a delicious potato au gratin. We've been in here for an hour now, so I'm going to show you what it looks like. Oh, it smells good. That's what it's looking like. We're going to test it now and make sure that it's fork tender. It's close, it needs a few more minutes. We're going to put it back in. It'll be in there for 15 minutes uncovered. We're waiting for it to get brown and bubbly. If it doesn't do that after 15 minutes, I'll pop it in the broiler for a couple of minutes. Okay. Well, are we ready to see how our Breville au gratin potatoes turned out? Because I think they're probably lovely. But before I cut into it, well, let me tell you what I did first. I uncovered it, I let it cook the extra 15 minutes, so it was in there total for an hour and 15 minutes, and it still wasn't bubbly and brown on the top, so I popped it into the broiler, and it was there probably 3 minutes. But come close, come and take a look. Come this way and look. Look at how beautiful that is. That is gorgeous. Alrighty. Now I let it sit here, because if you take it out and try to cut it right away, you're gonna have a disaster. So let it sit for 10 or 15 minutes. Let those cheeses set up a little bit. And let's see if we created something worthy of a gorgeous dinner. Look at that. Oh, it's set up beautifully. So nice. It's really exciting. All right, now here goes the taste. really delicious. Very, very, very delicious. I would call this the gourmet version of a gratin. All of the flavors are so balanced in here. All of them. Just delicious, you guys. I hope you'll try it. It's not hard. If you don't have a Breville, for heaven's sakes, you can slice it with a knife. You can slice the potatoes with a mandolin. A lot of ways to do it. It's just that I like to play with my new toy. So anyway, if you had fun, subscribe, come back. I love it when you guys come back. All of the ingredients will be below. And hit the like button. And we will see you on the next video. Bye. Thank you for coming. Bye.